Hi kids, do you like retcons to Star Wars?
The ability to speak does not make you intelligent.
Do you want to see more retcons done to the prequel and original trilogy? Well, guess what? Buckle up because this video is just for you. Monkeys, roll the footage.
Don't you know I'm loco?
We talked about retcons from this book in a previous video just a few short days ago, but hey, why not some more, right? Here we go. That's right, here we are in this article from ScreenRant.com. Star Wars retcons Phantom Menace to make Naboo smarter. E.K. Johnston's novel Queen's Peril retcons Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, revealing the Naboo were underestimated even by the Jedi. Yes, of course, these modern Star Wars authors and quote-unquote creatives cannot help but take a shot at George Lucas's work. The latest Star Wars tie-in, E.K. Johnston's Queen's Peril, retcons Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, to make Naboo smarter. Yes, as we mentioned in the introduction, the Naboo were introduced as the victims in George Lucas's prequel trilogy, with their world invaded by the Trade Federation. Queen Padme Amidala's arc in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace, was essentially the tale of a victim attempting to find agency. She was also a pawn, because Palpatine had engineered affairs to ensure she called a vote of no confidence in Chancellor Valorum, giving him the perfect shot to become the new Chancellor of the Republic. With that done, the future Emperor lost all interest in Padme. She had served her purpose. I don't know, to me, this move just seems like the author, this E.K. Johnston, is simply trying to take swipes at some of the male characters. I understand trying to build Padme up, that's been one of the problems with her, but her character was written a certain way for the purpose of the narrative of the story. Now, she could have been a little bit stronger, I will admit, yes. But overall, I just see this as another affront to what George created, period. Disney has been using its various tie-ins to improve the Phantom Menace.
Sure, Jan.
They've done this by fleshing out the Qui-Gon Jinn as a character,
There's always a bigger fish.
revealing him as the only Jedi who really threatened Palpatine's plans. They've defined the Chosen One prophecy at last, and explained how Qui-Gon came to expect the one born of the Force, and they've explored the Republic's battle against slavery.
This is where the fun begins.
The latest novel, E.K. Johnston's Queen's Shadow, explores the build-up to the Trade Federation invasion and retells the film from the perspective of Padme and her handmaidens. Johnston's priority is to give Padme some much-needed agency to make her more formidable as a character, aka woman's empowerment. Just to give her some agency?
Sure, Jan.
In general, Johnston achieves her goal through subtle rewrites, but the most glaring retcon involves a crucial message sent by Sio Bibble, a transmission received by Padme on Tatooine. Only part of the message was heard in the film. Cut off all food supplies until you return. The death toll is catastrophic. We must bow to their wishes. Your Highness, please tell us what to do. If you can hear us, Your Highness, you must contact me. Johnston reveals this message contained a hidden code phrase from the handmaidens who had been captured on Naboo. When Sio Bibble said death toll, it told Padme the handmaidens were still alive and were doing their bit to oppose the Trade Federation. Thus, without the Trade Federation's knowledge, Sio Bibble had actually told Padme to continue on her mission. I mean, me personally, I just find it funny that the author E.K. Johnston needs to flesh this character out, quote unquote, as if Padme wasn't kind of a badass as it was. I mean, she's the mom of Princess Leia. We saw the way she handled herself with the blaster, the decisions she made. She's not that weak of a character, to be honest with you. This Star Wars retcon is hardly an organic one, because it essentially turns the scene upside down. There's no hint of this kind of deception in Star Wars Episode 1, The Phantom Menace. Indeed, Obi-Wan Kenobi sensed Padme's disquiet and rightly cautioned her it was a trap. Johnston rewrites that line as an unwitting expression of Kenobi's ignorance, as he too underestimated Padme and her handmaidens, who were the first to stand in the way of the Trade Federation, ultimately leading to the Clone Wars. After he has left the room, the handmaidens erupt in fury, asking if he thought they were stupid. Of course, the irony is that both Padme and Obi-Wan fell for the real trap. They had compromised themselves by simply opening the message, allowing Darth Maul to track them to Tatooine. Padme may have been smart, but the sad truth is, Palpatine was far more intelligent still. So my final thoughts on this E.K. Johnston novel are this. It's more retcon that's unnecessary, unwanted, and unwarranted. Padme's a great character as is. Sure, she had some flaws, but who doesn't in this story? Everybody's flawed, and it serves a narrative or a purpose for the narrative. So just leave it alone, let us enjoy it, and stop it. Now, what do you think? Leave your thoughts in the comments below. Let's take this home, shall we? Here's where you can find us all across social media at TV2BR on Instagram, the Place to Be Reviews page on Facebook, the official Place to Be Reviews fan page, that's our private group, at the Place to Be RE1, at N80 Pete on Twitter, past podcast available on Anchor, iTunes, and Spotify, and now the Place to Be Reviews on Discord. You can also email us if you're old-fashioned, okay boomer, at the Place to Be Reviews at mail.com, the world's best mail. Thank you very much. Also, on the way out, don't forget to bitch slap that like button. Do me that big solid, would ya? Yeah, I think you can do that. Also, hail the Fandom Menace. Hail to thee, my subscribers. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. Help us grow the channel. Hail the Fandom Collective, a group which we are proud members of now. We'll be working with them on a lot of collaborations in the near future. And I'd like to personally thank you all for joining the Place to Be Reviews. That's right, I'm Tepakuian of the Place to Be Reviews right here with all yous. Remember, if I don't see you, have a great day and a pleasant tomorrow.